What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the Great Bowler Massacre today. What the heck are you talking about, Powerbang? Bowlers, really? Yes, bowlers, guys. I've been promising that I'm going to bring some bowler content to the channel as soon as somebody in WHF found something that actually worked with these bad boys. So Johnny Bravo has been experimenting lately with the friendly challenge that's been introduced to the game. He's been practicing a lot with the bowlers, finding what works, what doesn't work for him. I believe he's tried some of the other guides on the internet, and literally 0% success rate with these bowlers, and I found the same thing in my personal use at Town Hall 10. Johnny Bravo is a Town Hall 11, though, and does have access to max-level bowlers, and I'm not sure if this strategy is limited to Town Hall 11 and max-level bowlers, but I will be testing more of this with my account here in the near future, but wanted to bring you guys some bowler action as soon as I had it here. But basically, Johnny Bravo has a method with Town Hall 11 that absolutely wrecks the Town Hall 10 bases that he's gone up against, and I believe, in the friendly challenges and stuff, it's been taking care of some Town Hall 11s as well. But in our arranged wars and whatnot, we don't need the 11s to hit the 11s because our 10s have been 2-starring them, and that's been good enough. So we've been basically tasking our 11s with getting the 3 stars on opposing Town Hall 10. So we're going to take a look at that today. I know that some of the other Fair Play clans out there that are playing at the highest level could really benefit from bowlers being, used properly, basically, with the 11s coming down to hit the 10s. So Johnny Bravo here, he's going to start the queen walk on a corner and do some funneling here. Now, if we kind of just pause, what he's doing is he's actually funneling here for his eventual bowler entry. If we realize that he wants to come from the bottom right with the bowlers and enter, he's going to use a jump spell to get over the first segment of walls. And then he's going to make sure that he's approaching each Inferno one by one. You want to come at them long ways. As you can see, the Inferno Tower here, and then the Inferno Tower back here. You don't want to come from like the top right, for example, where you're engaging both of them at the same time. So what he's doing is funneling with the Archer Queen, taking out a corner of buildings, and making certain that she walks towards the eventual entry point here. So she's done a great job cleaning out that entire corner and is going to redirect towards the gold storage here. So that's one side of it. On the other side, you're going to see Valkyries being used to create the other side of the funnel. He brings 5 of them in the army camps, and he just kind of sprinkles them in. One of them typically is going to circle the base, but for the most part, he's trying to get them to redirect inwards. The more troops that you can have reliably going into the base, as you can see there, the better. So the Grand Warden, the King, and a Golem come down. Golem comes out of the CC with a Giant. They are out in front of the bowlers tanking. Now, as you approach the first Inferno, it's very important that a rage spell is down for those bowlers, and the Grand Warden activates his ability to go ahead and negate the giant bombs and the Inferno. Then a second rage goes down, and a freeze spell on the backside Inferno. That freeze was actually a little bit late. The Inferno went down before the freeze was even active. But you can see how quickly the bowlers just completely devastated this base. It is gone in a blink of an eye. The entire maxed out Town Hall 10, poof, just disappears. So you can see a haste spell in the camp there as well. I'm going to show you guys how to ideally use that haste spell in the next raid. But Johnny Bravo, holy crap, man. Just a devastating strategy here with the bowlers. Very, very elusive troop so far in Clash of Clans. Has not been used by the majority very effectively. So it's seen very little use. But now with the 6 housing space that it's taking up, you can bring far more of them. And it's far more effective to use this kind of a mass bowler strategy. You can see 20 maxed out bowlers here used by Johnny Bravo. And it completely devastated this base. It takes it out in 1 minute. So wonderful example there from Johnny Bravo. Let's look at another one. And we'll notice the similarities here. It's going to be the same exact thing, guys. He's going to enter, pay attention to the Infernos. One here, one here. So he's either going to come from the bottom left or the top right with the bowlers. Now, judging by where the Queen has gone in, he's going to funnel that corner and head towards the inside of this base at the top right. And then you're going to see Valkyries come down on the army camp up there to break off that portion of the funnel. So that is kind of the plan here. As you can see, the Queen steps up, takes out some buildings. Great job scouting to see what you can take out with those minions as well to help that Queen go the right direction. 1 rage is used for the Archer Queen walk portion. 2 rages are used for the internal portion of the base. Check out how he passed those Valkyries back to the center. and sends them all in to support the kill squad. Now, in goes the Golem and the Giant out of the CC. All of his bowlers in behind, and check this out. Poison's down for the CC. Then we have the raged up bowlers inside of an Eternal Tome. That's going to basically make them immune to the first Inferno, and all of the giant bombs in there. And then between the two rage spells, as he rages that second Inferno, he drops a haste spell, and that kind of speeds up his bowlers. Watch right here. They speed up to get into a position where they can attack the second half of this base. Really, really nice job with that. So that's kind of how you use your haste spell in this army composition. The bowlers inside of rage completely wreck the backside here. Really nothing left to be said. Again, completely devastates the base in seconds. Just seconds. The bowlers are a thing, guys. Definitely a thing. For the Town Hall 11s coming down, it all comes down to execution, though. Base scouting. A lot of people I've seen recommending the clone spell. We haven't found that it's added a whole heck of a lot of value as opposed to 2 additional spells, especially when you can bring a rage, in the internal portion of this base to rage up 20 bowlers versus just getting a few extras out of the clone spell. So that's kind of what our research has shown. See for yourself the results here. If you like them, try to duplicate. 3 rage spells, guys, are being used. 1 freeze for the backside Inferno, 1 jump spell for the entry point, and then a haste spell with a poison for the CC. The haste spell goes in between the 2 rages to help those bowlers speed along. Look at how many are left. That is a lot of big, ugly, blue boulder throwing things. I mean, just tons of them. So Johnny Bravo getting the 6-pack here versus Cold Sept. No sweat off his back at all to do so. Dominant raids, completely smashing what's in front of him. The first base was completely maxed out, no slouch at all. The second one suffered the same exact fate, guys. So follow the plan. Bring bowlers as the main threat to the core of the base, but funnel them in with an AQ walk on one corner. Maybe some Valkyries on the other. Try to path everything to the center so they are all supporting your kill squad. Send the Golem Giant out of the CC to tank for your bowlers. And then Rage and Eternal Tomb for the first Inferno Tower and the giant bombs that are in that segment. Once you're through that part, then it gets pretty exciting and the base just kind of gets destroyed. As the bowlers sit in Rage, inside the core of the base, they all kind of start throwing rocks in different directions, and the rest is history. It turns into basically just dust. So, Johnny Bravo, thank you for the examples today on the Great Bowler Massacre. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, smack the like button for me, and for more tips like these, subscribe, and you will be hearing more from me very soon. Look forward to putting out some new guides on some of the new troops, as well as revisiting some of our old tried and true strategies, such as Town Hall 9, Govaho, etc. in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. But for now, this is Powerbang. I'm signing out till next time, guys. Take care.